Shalom.
Shalom.
This is GMS Louisiana Saints, GMS North Carolina, GMS New Orleans. Coming back at you with a quick lesson. All right. The power and will of the Yahweh Shai. And we always start off with praise, glory, and infinite honesty.
Allah, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash.
Belongs to our elders, the elders of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to the host elect, those that follow after the Lamb of sincerity and truth. All right. And this quick lesson is going to be like, for the most part, a various topic. Just throwing the spirit out there, man, and see where it goes. Right? We do this really good one. So,
the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
One more time.
Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Right. Because of unrighteous dealings. And who has been dealing in the earth with unrighteous dealings? No other but the so-called white man.
That's right.
Esau Edom. He has been, coming up with different bills, different policies, and different things like that to rip the different lands from different nations, right? Rip the land from the so-called Native Americans, right? And many other people, man. He's been robbed. He's the great robber of the earth. Last week we was in Lake Charles, and they had a pirate festival going on, and we went into the definition of a pirate, and it all lines up with who? The so-called white man, being the biggest thief there ever was. All right, the biggest con artist, the biggest crook,
right,
that the world has ever seen, man. All right, and he's still doing the things he do because the Lord has him in power. But that power that he has is finna to get stripped away from him. It's being stripped away, right? As we can see, we've been, brothers been traveling, brothers been different, having a chance to see Jake in the natural state, having to see Esau in his natural state, and it ain't looking too good. Everybody's got a dim, down spirit, is plain, all right? And this place is gone, man. The thrill is gone.
That's right.
Right, and this thief is finna get put in this place, right? You vagabonds, you damn you fugitives, man.
Right.
You fugitives. Esau, right? Keep going on.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Yeah, riches got by deceit. This man has gotten his kingdom by deceit, by robbery.
Yep.
All right? By the force of the sword, by the force of beguiling people, man. And the scripture said he comes as a lamb, he spake as a dragon, man. He comes sincere to you. You learn, and you, Jake, you should know that from watching Apocalypto, man. They came as the pilgrims, they came as the Christians, all right? With that old Caesar boat, Caesar had that hand, come like that, man. The next thing you know, you somewhere deep off in the goddamn cell block,
right,
in the grave, man. The one that song, I think it's 50.
55.
Yeah.
The words of his mouth.
Yeah,
that's so good. This is Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
You hear that? It said the words of the so-called white man's mouth is smoother than butter. Right. And butter is goddamn smooth, man. Right. It's hella smooth, man. All right? Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
And war is always in the hearts of the so-called white man. He's always thinking, because he's a conqueror.
Right.
The Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, has programmed this damn devil to actually always be in a warlike, conquering state. So that's what, at the end of the day, he could be as Bojangles, man.
Right.
He's thinking about taking over that motherfucker.
Right.
He's thinking about killing some shit.
That's right.
That's the nature of the so-called white man. This fucking beast. War is always in his heart. Go ahead.
Poisoning the food to kill you all, baby kids.
Yeah, man. How we gonna take over today, Pinky?
Right.
Taking over. How you said? I'm glad you said.
What are we doing today?
Yeah.
Right.
Taking over the world.
Taking over the world, man. And that's the nature of this goddamn devil, man.
That's right.
Go ahead,
His words were softer than oil.
Words are softer than oil. Oh, we buddies, man. We all human. bleed red blood.
Right.
That's all that fucking sweet, kind word you come in, man. That smoothness. Go ahead.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yes, the devil gonna draw swords against you, man. You find an opportunity, he's gonna find a way to jack you up.
Mm-hmm.
You find an opportunity, you get the power, he's gonna crush you.
Right.
All right? And his devil is in his last seconds of power. So he's gonna go on the last crushing of so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and so-called Latinos, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? The bills of Rex 84, different other bills and policies have been put in place to crush you in the end. So this man knows what he's gonna do, man.
That's right.
All right, through the power of the elite bankers. All right, this place called America is in a foreclosure. So the people that we gotta sit up and come up against first is who? You tribes, man.
Mm-hmm.
When they shut this motherfucker down, closing all these borders, highways, these different places where you got boats operating shit.
Mm-hmm.
When all that's being set up, they gonna come after you so-called Negroes, man.
Right.
What's some of the hoods here? I don't know.
Oh shit, man. Shaywoods Heights, Walnut Terrace, motherfucker. It's a whole lot of them, man. They're gonna come for you, they're gonna lock them down.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
gonna
saying?
lock you niggas down.
Right.
When we just roll through, you know what I'm saying, up in that hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and all you
Up in
see
that
is
area,
Jay walking down. Nigga on the corner begging money, doing this all day.
You know what I'm saying?
With some big fucking Sean John jeans on. Man.
Right.
You know? They're gonna come against you niggas first, man.
That's right.
You are public enemy number one. Right along with the prophets and teachers, man, and apostles, man. But you average everyday Jakes, man. This man is drawing blood. He's drawing swords against you, man. All right. War's in his heart.
That's right.
All right. When I go with my plans on taking over America, I gotta deal with the most aggressive,
Mm-hmm.
the most dangerous,
Right.
the thugs, the hoodlums. All right, the gangsters that come in against them first. And he's gonna bring his top mercenaries, top killers to siege you, Jakes, man. And a lot of you niggas still, even with all the information coming out time and time again, you niggas still think it's a joke, man. All right,
You got it? It's the gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 21 and 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem, which is the people before place,
right.
compassed with armies,
Come pass along me. Go ahead.
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Yeah. The desolation is not. See, that happened back then.
Right.
But we know, as the men of the Lord, through different understandings of the scriptures, through different understandings of history has a chance of what? Repeating itself, as they say.
Yep.
And it's going to repeat itself again. Right? Because all the top rulers of the past time are back today to do the same thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Neros, Antiochus, Alexander the Great, those that vibration is back, man. Look at Sleepy Joe. Sleepy
Right.
Joe coming down. He's shaking invisible hands. He's thinking about taking you niggas down. He's
Right.
calling the Pope a black baseball player, man. So he's a lunatic, man. He's in
Right.
a lunatic state of mind, and he's thinking about taking you Jake down, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What does it say in Romans chapter 15? Everything written aforetime was written for our learning. All these things that happened to Jake in the past is an example of what's about to happen to Jake. And as it says in Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that has been is everything that shall be. And what did Yahushua tell his disciples in the past? When ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, that's when you know, hey, that it's about to be that time and to flee. But this time we're fleeing spiritually from these things. And we're stuck in Babylon, and no matter where you go, you leave the country, Jacob's trouble is going to be everywhere across the planet. So we know this time that we're supposed to flee from this place spiritually when we see these armies, which we clearly see are compassing Jerusalem again. From Billy Gates coming back again, lockdowns, World War III, the food shortages, everything. We know that we have to lean 144% on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to get past these things that are quickly coming our way.
I'm gonna say this too, and you can tell how the world's gonna be in such a panic because guess what? This great horde's gonna be in total chaos, man.
Mm-hmm.
And other nations look at this as a stepping stone on how to be. So if you have this place in an uproar, you have this place in total chaos, guess what? Everybody else is gonna panic too.
That's right.
So it don't matter what the hell you niggas go get your tickets,
Right.
And your goddamn wives and drums and all that other stupid shit try to go run to. It ain't gonna matter, man.
Right.
All right? It's not gonna matter. A lot of you niggas think if I go to Egypt,
Right.
maybe I can get up in one of those damn pyramids and survive the nuclear blast, man. Maybe I can go here. Maybe I can go amongst Moab.
Right.
Fucking Moab, man. Moab gonna tear your ass apart, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get a bunker somewhere.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna matter, man. What the Lord is finna do on the planet Earth is go give me Daniel the 12th chapter, man. You niggas don't understand this, man. You don't understand what the Bible says. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's right.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
You see people mourning. You go do something, like I said, we out here in Raleigh, North Carolina, man. All right? And we round Jake area. You go around Jake, all you see is Jake walking. Niggas walking, standing, fucking 48-ounce tall bills. And you go to the Esau's area, guess what? You see them motherfuckers is getting homeless too, man. They're becoming homeless too.
Yep.
And the motherfuckers are mourning. The whole world mourning, man.
Right.
All right? The inflation is kicking ass, man. The rent is too fucking high.
Right.
Man. All right? And all this shit is going high, man. Which we love it.
Right.
You know, we definitely as the prophets and teachers we're embracing the moment of these
That's
thoughts
right.
coming to play, man. You niggas can't shake these prophecies no more.
Right.
Esau can't shake them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's why we continue to cuss you out, according to the how I shall shot, man. The words of the Lord. You about to say? Yeah, some more.
Nah, that's it.
All right, finish that one out, Russ. So the one that you had to finish that Luke. Got some more to Luke, right?
It's back in Luke 21. Verse 20 says, verse 21, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein.
Right, it's gonna come a time like that. So where if you in the cities, because we had going back a couple of months ago, we had some valid information saying how these different cities are gonna be turned into war zones.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in the cities, and these major cities want to get the hell out of here.
Right.
If you on the outskirts, you want to stay on the outskirts, man. Don't go back into these cities.
Right.
It's going to become a literal war zone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Esau against Esau, Jacob against Esau, Moab in the middle of that. All right, Arabs in the middle of that. That's how bad it's going to get. We're in a time of no laughing matter, man.
Right.
All right?
So would these be the days of vengeance?
The days of vengeance. You hear that? The days of we are upon the days of vengeance.
Right.
What the scripture says, you know, to get it, the scripture says about basically every man gonna do unto his will. Whatever comes in his mind of doing his neighbor, doing different properties, and
everyone shall stain the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right. That's it. The course of their actions is gonna stand in their power. We have passed that threshold. We in the midst of it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Will these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled?
That's right.
You asked, it's second Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go to a city and shall not be able.
Yeah, and we on the plane ride up, before the plane ride up here, we were saying, hey man, this might be the last time I ever seeing brothers, man. You know?
Yep.
Because of what? Repeat that again.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
We coming up on times where you're gonna desire to take a plane ticket, to go somewhere. You're gonna think to get a bus, a train, or even your own average everyday car.
Right.
And just to go to the next town over, you're not gonna be able to, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always go into, man. You're gonna have checkpoints, FEMA checkpoints. You're gonna have racial checkpoints. They go, hey, that nigga browner than a brown paper bag. Or
Right.
shoot him.
Yep.
Yeah, have a fucking trainer. All right? You want to have racial checkpoints. You want to have
Mhm.
actual physical FEMA checkpoints. All right? This is what's going to happen. A lot of those part of the time where you niggas don't walk it anyway, you definitely not gonna be able to get over there.
Right.
Cause you gonna have average everyday. You ain't my little snuggle butt. What did he say today?
My luck done or whatever you
Hey,
call
my
it.
little log nut. We heard a Edomite at the rental car place talking about my little snug, little log nut. Well, that nigga gonna try to kill you in that day,
Right.
Jay.
Exactly.
Even if it's already done, you gonna try to check it out.
Yeah, with them checkpoints, we know as what you were saying about Katrina, these lower level Edomites are going to get in that vigilante spirit.
Mhm.
If any Jakes try to come through their neighborhood, they're going to put them down. But look at these facial recognition technologies that these different companies are making. They can't differentiate between one Jake from another. All of you are just brown in the eyes of the AI. So what's that mean? Overall, a nigga is no different from a spick. A spick is no different from a tonto. When these higher powers get these orders and to go after you, Jakes, it's going to be game on.
Right.
This is Rock 13. I want 19.
I want to say one thing. That was the new update for the iPhone. That these phones not gonna recognize your eyes even though you have matches on. Did we not say that before? Did we not find that information out before the C19? Now it's here.
Yep.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, but go ahead,
Con.
Stop the show.
This is Rock 13 and you really don't know the good. 19. When I started 16, it says all flesh consorted according to kind, and a man will cleave to his light. What fellowship had the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the garlic? What agreement is there between a hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor?
There's no peace. There's no agreement.
Right.
You would never see the two with each other. All right. Even in the time that we're coming up into, the
Right.
rich is going. The rich is going to use resources to come up against the poor. All right. The poor is going to come up with flat out instincts. They're going to survive off instincts.
Right.
All right. And brutality and brute force. But the rich will use their resources to swallow the poor.
Right.
Through money. All right. Through they have the ups on resources in the different towns that having the terror, the good side of the city, right?
Connection. They got the connection.
And technology.
Yeah, and the different technology offered to them, man. Yeah, the rationing. So they're gonna come up. They're gonna have the best of the best. But like the Lord tell you in the scriptures, though, it's really not gonna matter because
Right.
the Lord said too. I think it's Micah 5 and 8. He said Israel should be like a lion in the midst of sheep. So we know 2/3 is going to tell you devils apart. It don't matter how much fucking guns and resources you got. The Lord's going to bring you down, man.
Right.
2/3 going to get payback before this place go ablaze, man.
Right.
You might as well make 2 quick points. And just to back up what you were saying, hey, even if these higher ups out there, and we're not talking about the elites because we know y'all are going to be safe to the elected
No,
commission. But
the average day nobles.
The average day nobles. What's it saying, Ezekiel? They shall cast their gold and their silver into the streets because it won't be able to save them. Everybody's ass is going to be on the line in that day, from rich to poor, so-called white to black, you name it. If you don't have that protective hedge of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai over you, it's your ass. And just where it says every kind shall consort to that. What's it say?
Every flesh consorted according to his kind.
What's it saying? Matthew 20. What's it saying? Matthew 24. Nation shall rise against nation. And in Isaiah 13, every man shall return unto his own people. And if you're found amongst a different nation in that day, then you're going to get thrust through in the sword amongst a whole host of other issues.
So they're going to eat you. You know what I'm saying?
Class wars are coming.
Yeah.
Race wars. Political ideologies going against each other. It's about to be a free-for-all in the streets of Babylon.
You see a little ideology now going on with this abortion shit. Right? You see it, man. And that's what these elites always plan to do here in America. Because you people are divided.
Right.
All right, you're dumbed down, you're stupid. All right, you willing to go for anything, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It's 19. As the wild ass is in the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor.
Right, they eat your ass up, man. Do what we said. The resources they do have, man. The connections they do have, they eat your ass alive, man. You niggas don't have the same. You're not in the same tax bracket. You're not taxed the way they are, because they don't even get taxed. They don't pay taxes, man. So these devils are going to use these resources to jack you up, man. While you sitting over there, sitting on the porch, talking about the next Kevin Hart movie, guess what?
Right.
These devils know that they only got 3 days left before society collapses. Come over
Right.
here and buy these pallets of food, man. Buy these pallets of water. So Jake, you're gonna find out probably day 5 of what's really going on.
That's right.
You know, in the midst of shit. Yeah,
Right.
right. In the midst of shit, you're gonna find out probably day 4, what day 3, day 5.
Right.
These devils are already gonna be able to jump weeks, months in advance. Because of what they're saying now, June to July, possibly. Like I said, we always say possibly.
Yeah.
We always say Lord will, because a lot of times shit gets put out there. Let me tell you something about these elites over the years. They put stuff out there. They put stuff out there in such a spin. They want to see who's going to actually. They want to see what we're going to say first about it. What the scripture say, and then they're going to sit up there and try to move around it. If they're serious enough, do it. If they're not too serious, either do it or sometimes just leave it alone. You know? You got something?
I got 2 for you. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I was saying, can y'all use finish with Jordan?
Go.
This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother.
Yeah, that's getting ready to come over here, man. The Egyptian is going to be set against the Egyptian. So really, Americans against Americans.
Right.
Average, everyday Joe six-pack crackers against the upper echelons, the aristocrats of this society, man. They're gonna come. They're gonna clash with each other.
Right.
These Minutemen, these so-called patriots, as they call them.
Right.
And a lot of you niggas, you have become black-ass patriots, man. What they call them now? No, they call them. They was out here earlier.
Marching.
What they call them? No,
Black Lives Matter.
the boys.
Proud Boys.
The Proud
Yeah,
Boys.
yeah.
A lot of you niggas enjoying the Proud Boys and shit,
Right.
man. You know, it was a head, some George Soros project, you know. Well, go ahead.
This is everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom.
It's gonna be city against city.
Right.
The Jake side of the city against what? The so-called white side. Man.
Right.
Right? North Carolina.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it was for Civil War.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen again.
Right.
It's gonna happen again, man.
That's right.
History is gonna repeat itself.
Right.
We finna go into full-blown class wars.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So have your fun.
That's right.
And your guy Mike Adams was speculating that say you've got these red states that don't want to go along with what the Biden administration, what the liberals don't want to push. What do they do? What can they do? Cut off food deliveries to those states. Cut off resource deliveries. A city against city, kingdom against kingdom.
Right.
I wish I said the kingdom divided against itself.
Understand? One more quick one. Say Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
One more time.
It says, say Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Iniquity is gonna abound here. People gonna get so vicious, so fucking animalistic to the love of many gonna wax cold.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna give a goddamn if you family member.
That's right.
Give a damn if you're alone, what are they? A friend.
Right.
A lifelong friend, man.
Right.
If you got that bread and water, you're gonna get a snapshot of that blicky, man.
I know that's right.
Blicky. Yeah. That's just what it is, man. A lot of you, like we said, you gonna get that work in that day, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you dumb, stupid ass Jakes, man. You don't adhere to nothing. Everything is a goddamn. Like I said, we tired of you niggas too, man.
Right.
Because everything is a damn game.
Right.
And going back to what I was saying too, the Lord literally told you in the Bible this is going to be a time as no other. Go back to Daniel, real fast.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12,
This is pull it all back in, man.
Right.
With it.
verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which shall stand up for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation.
So the Lord telling you, if you understand Bible, you have this is a small inkling of understanding the Bible. You would know that Michael is what? An archangel.
Right.
That time's gonna get so bad that an archangel gonna have to stand up to who? Read again.
It says, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was.
Did you hear that? A time of trouble such as never was. Go ahead.
Since there was a nation.
Ever since there was a nation. All right? Keep going.
Even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And then scripture tells you in the Bible that there should be more parents and the more that should be saved.
Yeah.
So that's a small number. The Lord is coming back for a small remnant. This whole, we tell you time and time again, the elder apostles, all right, tell you time and time again that on this run here, this last run, when those chariots pull in, they ain't coming to get the whole nation
Right.
in the time of Egypt.
Right.
They're only coming back to get the elect. It's
That's right.
1/3 of the nation of Israel, man. It's going to tell you, what we read right here, time's going to get so bad that archangel want to stand up for the elect,
Right.
all right, and protect the elect. It ain't going to protect everybody, man. It's not here to protect all of Israel. And we seen, we came out here, we see a lot of you niggas out here, you just need to die, man.
Right.
Niggas just need to die.
Right.
Period.
Clearly.
Some of you are just begging for that. You
Right.
I'd rather you go to the spirit world, man, than start over, man.
That's right.
A lot of you, when somebody said it in first
Reset.
place, you need to reset.
Right. Yeah.
That's what somebody said,
Yep.
something like that.
A great reset.
That great reset, man.
The right hand.
Yeah,
Death is better than continual sickness.
yeah.
Mhm.
Cause you Jake so sick, man.
Sick.
Old age.
For you to fight up against the power that say, hey, you the greatest people. Daniel 7:7.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna give you the kingdom. Romans the 9th chapter, Romans 9:4. The promises, the gift of the adoption, all that stuff is for you. And you niggas, what you do, you shun it. You talk shit against it, man. You sick.
Right.
What you can do? There's nothing else to do to a sick nigga. Just put him down, man. And that's what the Lord is finna do.
They despise the words, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate it. Hate to hear that they're great, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know somebody's sick and they need to just get deleted off the face of the earth when you hate someone telling you that you're great and you're better than everybody, but they want to be equal. But you're not created to be equal. They're gonna make the Lord make them equal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he created you to be better. Our people gone, yo, you got it, bro.
Yeah. Hey, we see the time and time these niggas come up there. Hey, why the white man ain't on that side?
Right.
Why the white man ain't on the 12 tribes? Lord made a full house, 12 nations within the nation, man.
They never asked about Moab, Ishmael, Haman. It's
Yeah.
always that dirty devil Eve.
Yeah, that's about their own family.
Exactly.
How can my family just say, what about the law?
Yeah. You niggas got Stockholm syndrome, man. Right? Like you got a bunch of syndrome. You syndromed out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got Peter Pan syndrome, Stockholm syndrome. Right?
Sissy syndrome.
Yeah, you niggas is flooded with syndromes, man. So much more. That's why the Lord tell you that the whole head is sick, man.
Right.
Right? You niggas are through, man. In the words of Elder Yashua, man. Through it. I'm talking about through with about 5 or 8 U's, man.
Yeah.
Man. All right? You had something, you older something
I
like
got
that?
one real quick just to back up what y'all were saying. How here we are out on the highways and byways telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the greatest people on the face of the earth.
Right.
Existence itself created you to be his physical representations on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
What do you continue to do? Talk shit about the Most High, joke about his name, and want to put his men of the Lord to death. Well, the Most High's got a remedy for that.
Right.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 9. I'm going to start at verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. At the same time, and what did Ezra say? What we've done has deserved to have us. What we got, the judgments we've got from the Most High is less than what we deserve.
No benefits. Hey man, this in the last 40, 50 years have fucked you niggas up. You niggas just start reading.
Right.
You niggas just start going to college universities, man. And those are some of the benefits that have destroyed you niggas, man. This nigga have let you get into the Senate House. He have let you get all types of jobs.
Integrated,
and that fucked you niggas up, man. And at one time, you niggas used to only fuck with black businesses.
Right.
Then what happened? You niggas got enticed by certain leaders of the so-called community or certain other whites, and guess what? You start fucking with Mr. Chola across the tracks over there.
Right.
I'm gonna make his business great.
and what they do, they started off with getting Eve to be the housemaids in the house, and then when they came with the great welfare programs in the 60s, what happened then? Eve took Brad's handout instead of building generational wealth under the subjection of her man. Oh, we'll take care of you. Hey, if you have more kids, we'll give you more money. The only thing is you can't have a man in the house.
And what that did, that empowered you women to be a bunch of goddamn devils, man. To be more even against your man, you know? Which was all set up by the Women's Lib program of the Elite Bankers, several other programs. Cause see what this devil did, right along with what the other guy name is, Willie Lynch, and the other guys that were set up across that pond. They studied you niggas. They studied and came up with the idea of separation, man. They separated tribes against each other. How much more? What the fuck is a woman?
Right.
Against a man. That's easy work. You know what I'm saying? And they done it.
Yeah. Not only does it say a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand, but a house divided against itself cannot stand. A household between a man, a woman, the children, all that.
This is Mark chapter 3, verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
It cannot stand, man. That's why, and what shows that a house is divided in our community? You go around the corner right here.
Right.
These niggas on every crack, dope, and pill there is, every liquor there is, man. Even so much more, our people up under every fucking doctrine there is, man.
Right.
Even Satanism. I seen niggas in Satanism.
Right.
I seen niggas in Buddhism. Scientology, man.
Islam,
Scientology and shit.
New Age, all that shit.
It's like, oh, Lord, let's not even go that. Let's not even turn that corner. Hotepism
Right.
and shit, man. True, man. Go ahead,
Some people seduce, you know what I mean? It says the righteous are more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked have seduced them. Some people seduce with all these different philosophies, and anytime you seduce, you're pretty much up on a spell.
Right.
Our people up on a spell is what about them, man. Sleazy ass cast spells upon our people, so where they just bug the hell out, man.
Right.
Walking around here through. Yeah.
And they don't want to wake up. You ever seen a nigga that don't want to wake up?
Hell yeah.
Every weekend.
Yeah, you ever had that little brother or that cousin? You gotta wake him up.
Shaking the hell out of his ass, right?
Come on, man. Nigga fighting. Wear the cover, put the coat.
Right.
Nigga sleep like this.
Right.
Cover back on you. Take a cover. Come on, man. Gotta go.
Right.
Nigga just fight you, man.
That's
That's these niggas out here. Go ahead.
in that movie They Live. Remember when the main character, Roddy Piper, he was trying to tell Jake, look at the glasses and see what's going on. And they had like a 7-minute fight scene where they were beating the fuck out of each other before he had to force the glasses on Jake to look. And that's the only time Jake got it.
Yeah, man. And that's us to you Jakes, man.
Yeah.
We had on that block, we had to have a 7 minutes spar with you niggas, man.
Right.
With the scriptures, man. You niggas want to fight.
Right.
You wanna cuss. You wanna call the police. You niggas just don't want to fucking wake up.
Right.
So now we to the point where the Lord get to the point, niggas stay asleep. I'm just gonna kill your ass.
That's right.
And bring it back, man. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, Jake in the 90s, Christopher Williams did that song, Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming.
Yeah,
That's Jake right there, man.
Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Christopher Williams.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I got pictures on you, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah. Don't wake me Motherfucker going all out. That's Jake right there, man.
Yeah.
Never land.
It says, verse 27, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
Right.
That's what happened to our people, man. They removed the man out the house, and now the Habashah is going to remove Esau out of his house, man. And it's beautiful.
Hey, and what the man brings structure.
Yep.
You know, and it's a sad day in golfing today.
Yeah.
Cause they got what they say. They said old boy,
Oh, man.
old golf order probably, you know, what's being confirmed now. He got clipped, man. Old Kevin Samuels.
Right.
Now all the whores and ass shakers going back to doing the same shit.
Yeah, right, bro. Yep.
They getting drunk right now.
Yeah, that shit that was pushed out there, even the ones that was listening, that structure he put out there, how things supposed to, he was doing it based off ancient times.
Yeah.
He going back to what it was, man.
And what's it going into this weekend? Single Mother's Day, not even
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Single Mother's Day. So all these broken family thoughts out here with these monsters that they brought forth, about to celebrate and toast to the death of KS.
See, the thing about it, though, bro, man can't bring you peace. Man can't put women in order. The Lord said, look, I make peace and I create evil. So the Lord, like, yo, I don't give a damn who gets set up, you know what I'm saying, try to put these women back in order and build some structure and all that. It's only going to come through me. And we know that according to the scriptures. We know these women ain't going to get right, man, so all hell break loose. All kind of dudes can stand up, you know what I'm saying, say a woman needs to be this way, the family needs to be this way. But until the Lord ordain it, you know what I'm saying, it ain't going to happen, man. And this ain't our kingdom anyway. This is Sleazy E's kingdom, you know what I'm saying? So things ain't going to be in order, you know what I'm saying, until we get into the kingdom of heaven, which will be played out on earth. You got it.
I got one real fast. This is 2 Ezra 10 and 6. It says, thou foolish woman above all others, seest thou not our warning and what happening unto us? And no, they don't see.
Right.
And they do see, they overlook, they purposely overlook it. Man. They see the so-called Negro man, Latino Native man, American man is devoured each and every day. Even the men of the Lord, we get devoured, man.
Right.
We go to the job and look wrong, sneeze
Right.
wrong. Hey, go home.
Right.
And by the time you can start the call, if you get a call, hey, we will not be needing your services.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we can clearly see with this information coming out with Kevin Samuels passing away. What have you seen in the comment boards? People celebrating his death.
Yeah.
Hey, this society celebrates the death
Right.
of so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American men.
Hey, we read it saying Matthew 24, chapter verse 12, the love of many shall wax cold. The love of many waxing cold already to where an Israelite man died, you know what I'm saying? People rejoice over his death. And he was trying to do some type of good on the earth as far as trying to put our women in order through words or whatever.
Hey, it's the scriptures gonna back it up.
Right.
Get it?
Okay. This is Amos chapter 5.
We just move the spirit,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah.
we you know we just move with the spirit.
All
man.
over the place.
It was just mirroring the spirit, man. Go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
So it's off the gate. They hate him.
Mhm.
Whether it's the prophet, whether it's the man of Kevin Samuels,
Right.
Kevin Samuels,
A man of the world,
Yeah.
wisdom of the world, so
Yeah.
to speak.
they gonna hate him who what?
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Mm.
Yeah. A woman shouldn't be doing the things that she's doing with her man.
Right.
That society promotes, man. You speak up against that, you're a devil.
Right.
Speak up against that, you're a misogynist.
Right.
And like I said, we know a couple of women that's gonna be watching this thing. You're gonna get butthurt. Who gives a
Right.
damn, man?
Go drink a fucking mimosa.
Yeah. You know, who gives a damn, man?
It say this about him anyway. Like you,
Yeah, what?
this Proverbs 9 and 13. It says, "The foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing."
Yeah, so go suck on that, man. You don't know goddamn.
Right.
You don't know nothing that especially you don't know that when it comes and lead with these scriptures, man.
That's right.
The righteously and lead with these scriptures, because you could read the Bible all day, but do you have the understanding of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai?
That's right.
No, you have the understanding of who? Caesar Borgia.
Right.
That damn devil, man. You have to understand it from a white man's Christian standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Which lets you do anything.
Oh, you do anything, man. You can come as you are. Yes.
Yeah. Precept you finish.
Yeah, she's not aligned with any structure.
Right.
Because now, if she don't have the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures, you really don't have wisdom and knowledge, right?
Yep.
That's no light. That's darkness.
Yep.
And what's sad too, a lot of these niggas come with no structure. A lot
Right.
of these niggas
Could
are
they
nothing
follow
but
the
a bunch of aunties, man.
Right.
That's it.
A bunch of lesbians, man. You niggas.
Right.
He said the niggas lesbian.
These niggas lesbians, man. That's more people, you niggas is bulldaggers, man.
Right.
You niggas is emotional. You niggas come up there. You niggas so emotional, you cry in front of us, man.
Right.
Yeah. Or tell your woman something that was told to you.
Yeah.
You just freely went and told your woman, man. Volunteer. Like,
Right.
just volunteer to tell his woman some shit that wasn't even, it wasn't, for her, it wasn't nothing. Like, he was just told on himself.
Because you thought your woman heard it. It's
Because
like,
you
oh,
thought, yeah.
I gotta play it off like he's making a joke, baby. He ain't being offensive towards you and your
Yeah.
family. You great gum nigga.
Yeah, man.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Yeah, any man that tells the truth, I mean, scripturally wise,
Right.
in the sense of naturally being a man, you're going to become the enemy, man.
Right.
All right? And that's for anybody. You can become your mother. You can become the enemy of your mother.
Right.
You tell the truth. Your father, and really behind this blessed word, man.
Yep.
When you speak in the sense of standing up for righteousness' sake, standing up as a man, you're going to make enemies.
That's right.
Yeah, I seen it. Flick or something.
Nah, still rolling.
Yeah, but you're gonna become the enemies of many people, man. So much more.
People is watching, we enemies of theirs, so they can mess with the phone and shit.
Yeah,
You got it.
yeah, but they're gonna find a way to sabotage you, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna lie on you because when people don't have nothing on you, what they begin to do?
Lie.
Lie.
Yep.
Make stuff.
Make stuff up. It's like even like this guy here. It's like in the sense of King James. Those allegations of him being a homosexual, they come out to 25 years after his death.
Right.
Yeah, made up. So what you can expect with a guy like Kevin Samuel?
Right.
The day he's dead, I give it by tomorrow. We're gonna have we found dildos
Hell yeah, bro.
in his closet. In
Right.
his drawer. Yeah.
Cocaine, all kind
Yeah.
of wild
Right.
shit.
You say all type of shit about us. Is it true? No. You know? Oh, them guys, the rape guys.
Right.
Them guys doing this to little kids. Hey, you tell me this been going on for 16 plus years?
Right.
A particular case just recently brought it up again. Oh, that word in Deuteronomy 22 doesn't mean that they're off. They don't have the oil anymore.
Yeah, man. Them bug outs. Man.
Right.
Niggas bug outs, man. And the Lord gonna deal with you, niggas.
Right.
The Lord gonna deal with a nigga that sit up there and put Gorilla Hebrew as a shirt with the actual logo of Gorilla Hebrew as the Glock.
Right.
The company Glock logo, man. You niggas is just some carnal ass niggas that the Lord's gonna ball up like a ball and roll you somewhere in a
Right.
minute, man.
They do videos with a whole long ass drum in the video with fringes on.
Yeah.
They say he that removeth a stone shall be hurt therewith. So they playing with fire, man. You try to roll a stone, the stone roll back down on you.
Yep.
The Lord let you roll it all the way
Up the hill for the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just to come back down.
They ultimately coming against that cornerstone. What does it say? Those that came against it not only were dashed against, but were turned to powder pretty much
Right.
against it.
And the Lord gonna make it to where when that ball roll, that stone roll,
Yeah.
like in the cartoon, you niggas is gonna be stuck in that stone.
Right.
That stone rolls,
Yeah.
you're gonna be rolling with it.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the stone.
Stuck to it, man.
Flat in the curve.
Yeah.
Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, and you see the pride on these people, man. You see the pride on some of these get different camps, man. The pride on Nate. You nigga, like the brother said, nigga, you just got finished being sick, but yet
I know,
you're talking privately coming out, man. I'm back for all my haters and shit.
Right.
You know, you niggas is just, you jakes, man. You put on some flashy garments in a position and shit like that, you niggas lose your goddamn mind.
Right.
You know? You about to say that?
I was about to say,
This ain't even the real garments though. This
Right.
ain't the end of
Yeah.
it. You got it.
I just gotta say, hey, you come back from a sickness, and then when you do go to mention the true name, just say, oh, when we mention these names, you make a joke out of it. Oh, some camps out there get hot behind it. They get excited when they hear the name.
Yeah. It's all good though.
Yeah, this is all that's being recorded, man.
Right.
In the heavens, all right? The angels are recording all that.
Mm-hmm.
All your plots and schemes. A lot of these people, man, if it wasn't for the angels, it wasn't for the how about your shot, you niggas were really trying to murder the prophets, man.
Right.
You was really trying to do what you did back then. But we're in a different time to where the Lord's not gonna let you touch the prophets, man.
Right.
The Lord's not gonna let you mangle and tear some pieces like you did back then. Right? Even Esau, a lot of the men of the Lord gonna let you do what you did back then.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to do the Lord. How much more when the Lord comes back? You're not gonna do him the same thing you done back then. And then what the scripture tell you too, and the servant is not above his master. So just as you wasn't able to do Howard Shot nothing this time, you're not gonna be able to do us a goddamn thing.
Right.
Hey, Howard Shot said, I'm not gonna meet you as a man, but some brothers are gonna have these miracles take place to where they're gonna get out of situations, spiritual powers, all sort of supernatural events take place. Right. Even we're not gonna meet you as a man. Oh, I forgot. We don't have the oil anymore either.
Yeah. And who you learning from? You know, you was just some snotty nosed kid from San Diego being a leader of a so-called gang.
Right.
Ain't nobody doing that in San Diego.
Like
fucking soccer.
glow sticks. You know
Yeah.
Remember glow sticks?
Glow sticks.
Watch them sad ass shorties, man.
Niggas be lame as hell.
With the Steven Seagal hairline.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Hayden Murphy, right?
Yeah, man.
He ain't got a 4, he got a 5 head, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Ezekiel 2 and 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are in a rebellious house.
Hey, Jake. Jake is a rebellious house, man. Where?
Yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
You gonna know, man. When all these prophecies take place, when the mark of the beast, because we're in the times of the mark of the beast, all right? When the mark of the beast is promoted and it's actually enforced, then you niggas gonna know. You niggas gonna get that sunken, your heart, get that sunken spirit, that sunken feeling. Damn, this dude's telling the truth the whole time.
And when that roller coaster goes up,
That
and,
was me.
and then when it goes down, your your stomach sucks into your rib cage. That feeling.
Yeah, then you gonna know that the shit was real, man.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no game, all right? That the Lord actually allowed the men of the Lord to actually publish His word, and then we told us nothing but the truth. So help us, Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and we told us so much more. We gave you vivid examples on how it might go down. And it's gonna go down that way, man. So much more to the point. A lot of you, Jake, you don't get caught up by these mark of the beast enforcements. It's gonna knock on your door. All right, just like the census that come, they knock on your door to leave a panel. Hey, we need you to get back with us. All the stuff. Next thing you know, they're gonna kick your shit in and make you go take the shit, man.
Right.
All right. See, all this shit is because one thing about a nigga, man. Jake loves to play games when there's nothing going on. When the shit get real, that's when the head gets rolling. That's when Jake's gonna actually take shit serious.
Right.
But it's gonna be too late.
Right.
You know?
Mind if I can put
Yeah,
this is Ezekiel 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Then you gonna know.
Yep.
Then you gonna know how real it was, man.
Can't avoid prophecy.
Huh?
So you can't avoid prophecy.
Not at all, man. You can't avoid it. You can't get around it.
Right.
We just stuck in prophecy, man.
Yep.
We're just stuck in something that we have to physically play out.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And the Lord's finna really douse this place with even more prophecy. Because we just wait for a couple more things.
Yep.
And with the threshold of it, that balance beam of the economy, you can see it's finna topple over.
I know that's right.
What the Dow? They said the Dow collapsed for 1,000 points today, man.
And the Fed just raised interest rates even more. They expect them to raise it a couple of more times before the year's over.
And that's good, man. And I said, every time you go to you see the disgust on the niggas' faces.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ah.
Yep.
All the cracking up.
Right.
And then I said, Pop-Tarts cost that much?
Right.
Man, buy the Pop-Tarts, man.
Right.
Fucking just buy the shit, man.
Either buy them or go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at this point, if you don't buy them, we know these food shortages are coming. You won't even be able to,
Yeah.
with the money you don't even have to be able to buy items that don't even exist anymore.
Not even that too. Niggas gonna bum rush these stores, man.
Right.
That's what's gonna finna happen. Niggas, hey, you can see where we at. Niggas contemplate. Niggas going to the nigga went in the chicken spot and robbed the bitch. You see, feel that? Nigga hold up the chicken spot.
Didn't even want nothing but a chicken.
Yeah, they ain't want to. Hey,
Only wanted chicken.
put no chicken in the bag, man.
Right.
You drunk while you eating your shit. It's not bad as getting.
I think you sent me that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake right now on the low. Jake homeless on the low. They ain't telling nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like just random people just really homeless. They
Yeah.
ain't letting nobody know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eviction rates are spiked so high. All right, people are just like picking their own self. They're not even waiting. The rent increase, here you said was 23%, right?
Yeah.
Now that's going
43.
well.
Right.
It's 43%.
Damn.
Where we at, man? And obviously, the cost of living in New Orleans is lower than here,
Right.
for sure. You know, they minimum wage, so they make lower,
Right.
right? It's a domino effect everywhere.
Hey, but
Mhm.
you think it ain't real? Go past. wait till go past Walmart around 1 o'clock and watch all them cars outside.
Yeah, they sleep in that
Right.
bitch.
See that? Cause
Walmart ain't open no
it's
more.
got free Wi-Fi.
Right.
Every got 40 cars outside. Cause everything on the Wi-Fi.
On the
Walmart,
You know what I'm saying?
You know, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
And like the person said, you might have 5 million friends. Niggas sleeping in their cars.
Niggas-
Right.
Yeah, and they ain't saying that. Like,
Yeah.
it's you know,
Dang.
real, you know.
Right.
They ain't eating till they go to work. They eat
Yeah.
everybody's shit. Everybody's job wonder why who the fuck eating my sandwich?
Right.
Who eating? Cause nigga hungry, man.
Yeah.
This is what's going on out here.
Yeah.
And you gonna see a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're starting to see. Yeah, you know, I'm noticing that every time you see somebody that pass by, they got all this shit in their car.
Yeah.
The only thing you can see
Yeah.
is them and shit. You're like, damn, yo, bro, about
You got a
all
lot of
this shit.
shit,
You
bro.
open her trunk, she got all shit in the back of the
Shit,
trunk.
yeah,
Living
man.
that
Living out the trunk, yo. I got the freestyle right quick. This is St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation. Such was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Homelessness.
Yep.
This is tribulation.
Mm-hmm.
Hunger.
Yep.
All right. What's some more tribulation?
Pestilence.
Yeah, pestilence.
We had loss of jobs.
That too. Oh man, that's up there. That's up there, man.
Complaints at
Yeah.
an all-time high. People talking about we're in a pandemic. The rent is high. Like
Mhm.
somebody was on one of y'all brothers posted. I think it was y'all now. One of them brothers y'all posted. Jake had a complaint on it was on Twitter. It was on something, man. But Jake's complaint was endless, man.
Dang.
Like about just the things we in right now
Yeah.
today, like right there. He had more complaints. He couldn't fit it on a little story,
Right.
man.
Wow.
We talking about on
Go back to that
one
one.
quote, you know. Just
That's how bad it's getting. But oh, yeah,
Yeah,
everybody still somebody they living their best life though.
nah, man.
Everybody still want to be single and independent.
Yeah.
When Jake got on this damn long
Yeah.
and longer, full of complaints
For the complaints, man.
because the wicked are ruling.
Let's see what the Lord said about the complaints. Let's go back to it.
This is back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty,
Yeah, the same nigga that writing complaints, you loathe the law, the laws of the law. You
Right.
Yeah.
place of repentance, go ahead.
Right.
and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it,
Despise it, go ahead.
the same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah, death by pain. And death by pain is coming to people there. You can
That's
you can
right.
write to they got a laundry list of shit that you complain about, but you finna get put to death, man.
Right.
For real.
You know?
They don't got that one on now. We about to die. Like, we about to be judged. That ain't on there.
Shit, Revelation 9:6 said they're gonna seek death and death is gonna flee from
That's
them.
gonna free from it.
That's how bad it is. You know it's gotta be bad though if you're trying to really offer yourself. You're like, I'm through it, I can't handle it, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got that Isaiah 33:6, so you can pretty much lose it, you know?
And we seen it for the beginning of the cracker muffin, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? sour cream.
Right.
You niggas was swine diving off the building and shit. And at the end, y'all remember that one guy jumped off the building? Nigga, the Lord just broke him up, shattered him up, like still alive. He was trying to crawl, all this shit going everywhere. That's what's gonna happen to us.
Damn.
A lot of you gonna try to commit suicide. You gonna live with this shit, man. You know?
Just to get ate by an animal or something.
Yeah.
Or some birds peck out his eyes or something. Or peck out her ass and shit. Just some fucking vultures and shit just come through. And just start ripping her ass off or something.
BBL.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Give it a real Dr. Miami.
Right.
You know? Mosquitoes eat you alive, man. A lot of you just gonna die horrendous deaths, man.
My pain.
You eat the mice too. The scripture tell you impossible. A lot of you gonna try to run to the wilderness. A lot of you gonna try to run to these mountain regions, man. And you gonna meet your demise. You gonna drink your own blood.
Right.
You gonna eat your own flesh. Some wild mountain lion gonna rip you to shreds,
right.
Man. You gonna be like that one guy last year that walking backwards. My line was just doing this out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, please.
Right.
Come on.
I got that one if you want.
Yeah, bring it out. You got it.
This is 2nd Esdras 15. I'm gonna start at 57. Thy children shall die of hunger.
You hear that? Straight out the gate, it's telling you what's going to happen. Children finna die of hunger, man. Them little big-headed bastards you like, you run around, let them do whatever they want.
Right.
Kicking it back in the plane seat, talking all fucking day, man.
Right.
I can't stick them.
Blocking the slide at the park so little Jake kids can't get down the slide.
Yeah, man.
Because they a devil from the womb.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword.
You're going to fall through the sword. You remember you watching that?
Oh, yeah. Threw his ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You bit the hit over that sword.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's what's going to happen to a lot of you. You going to read again?
Get the fist of fury, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And thou shalt fall through the sword.
You're going to fall through the sword, man. Go ahead.
Thy cities shall be broken down.
You hear that? The city's going to be broken down. Raleigh going to be broken down, man.
And that's happening now. All these different cities, these different states and cities, they're being broken down now.
Yeah, the police have been defunded. The firemen are defunded, pissed off. There's no pensions. I mean, we was amazed that even in our city, the fucking firemen get paid $10 an hour, man. $12
You know what I'm
an hour.
saying?
And you want me to go in the fucking house and
Hell yeah.
slaves, man?
Right.
Man, them guys are quitting. We don't have no police down there where we at.
Right.
At all.
Hey.
You will go months without seeing one police car, one squad car, man. If you call a police, it's gonna take you 15 hours to get a police to come write a report up.
Yeah, there too.
Yes. They're only doing mop-up duty, man. You know, mop-up duty is when you get your ass killed or shot up, they come scoop you up and write the report and go on about their business. Go keep on.
Thy cities shall be broken down.
I'll be broken down. Go ahead.
And all thine shall perish with the sword in the field.
In the field. It's gonna be toe-to-toe action.
Mm-hmm.
What that escape from escape from Tarkai action out here, man. Pistol play, gun play, sword play, you name it's gonna be going on through here, man. You niggas, you so fucking dumb. You think you're gonna really just have time to sleep in your house with Jacob's trouble?
Right.
With your slippers on.
Right.
Yeah.
In your house coat.
Yeah. Playing Xbox One, man. Hey, it's not gonna be for your betterment of the creature comfort. The lights gonna be off. It's gonna be hot. All right. There's gonna be no food. It's gonna be people going house to house and people shit, laying shit down on you, man. All right.
They literally tell you, hey, when these things come to pass, don't go back to your house to get your stuff.
Yeah.
It says we also says in 2nd Esdras 16, we're gonna be a pilgrim. We're gonna be as pilgrims on the earth. So clearly, hey, a lot of brothers and sisters are gonna be on the run in those days, having to come here, shit. You may be able to chill for a little bit, but then it's gonna get hot. You gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna better be in the open. You're gonna be in the street, man.
Right.
You're gonna be as a ghost.
That's right.
You ain't better to engage 10 niggas right here on the corner, man.
Run down 30 guys on
that. 40, 50-pound flapjack on, man. You gotta be thinking, man.
the ballistic helmet.
Yeah, fuck up all that. Don't go back to Big Shirley, man.
Right.
He
Go
should.
ahead.
If I can say real quick, it says, "And all thine shall perish with the sword in the field." Hey, you're gonna get, if it ain't for you, if it ain't your lot to make it through these judgments, you're gonna get put to death in the city, and even if you get to the countryside,
Right.
you're gonna get put to death in the field in
Yeah.
the countryside.
Right.
Verse 58: They that be hid in the mountains shall die of hunger.
There you go. They that be hidden in the mountains gonna die of hunger, man. All this mountains region like Tennessee, a lot of them Edomites and shit, they know that back country, man. They know all the hill countries better than you Jakes, man. But they gonna go up there and die.
Right.
In those parts of the city, man. The Colorados, Oregons, Utah, Nevada,
Broken mountains and shit.
yeah, Georgia and shit.
Yep.
You Jake, you don't know nothing about being outdoors.
Right.
Half you niggas can't live outside a day. I dare any one of you to go stay in your backyard.
Right.
Sweat a little bit.
Yeah,
Overnight.
yeah, overnight, man. No cell phone, none of that shit, man. You can't do it.
But you're gonna have to do it.
You gonna have to do it, man.
Yeah.
We bring out example time and time again. A lot of you, Jake, you make fun of homeless people. A lot of you niggas gonna be in the trash.
Mhm.
Don't to die.
That's right.
It is what it is, man. Go ahead.
And eat their own flesh.
You hear that? You eat your own flesh, man. You want to take a bite out of crime, man.
That's right.
Take a bite out of yourself. Can you think about that now?
Right.
Let's think about that now. Let's say you across, you 20 yards across. Can you imagine seeing a man do that?
Right.
That's how bad it's gonna get here in society, man.
Mm-hmm.
A man's gonna take a chunk of himself out.
Right.
And want the bread and water, man. Go ahead, I got some more.
And drink their own blood.
Dang.
For very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
For very hunger of bread and thirst of water. So it's not gonna be no more cookouts.
Yeah,
Right?
ain't gonna be no cookout,
Ain't
yeah.
gonna be no more Bojangles.
Right. No more selfies, all this shit
Yeah.
going to one day, yo.
McDonald's, kickback Jack.
I know,
shit.
right, bro? Yeah.
Somebody gonna kick back Jack for real.
I
Man.
know, right, though? Yo, damn sure kick him.
Yeah. Man, we coming into some troubling times, man.
Right.
And it's any moment now. It's not gonna like the Lord meant what He said. It's gonna be literally like a thief in the night.
Yeah.
Unexpected. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, quick. This is Second Ezra chapter 14, verse 16, and it reads, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." So greater evils, the stuff that we're seeing now, as far as in the gas going up, rent going up, food going up, people acting crazy as hell, and people, all these homeless people, you know what I'm saying, they're on parks, you know what I'm saying, behind buildings, you name it, man, at the bus stops, wherever the homeless people had, the Lord said, you're going to see all these wars, earthquakes, storms, you name it, man. The Lord said, look, greater evils, meaning more bad times than the things that we're seeing is coming, man. We're in the midst of it. Once the economy crash and the lights go out, it's a wrap, man.
Right.
I got anything?
I guess a little bit more. I was like that 2 Corinthians 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Dang.
but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Read that again.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
You hear that? He said a man in that day is gonna have no pity upon his neighbor.
Mm.
So he don't give a damn his neighbor blind, deaf, or crazy.
Right.
He's gonna punish him according to his life, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do whatever he feels to get the job done, man.
Right.
He's gonna have no pity upon his neighbor. Go ahead.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
And he's gonna destroy their house with the sword. What one of these brothers already said. He's gonna kick your damn door in.
Right.
He's gonna bring in them swords, them ladders, them half a man, them shacks,
That's right.
and they're gonna come lay shit down in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what? You can imagine this. Back in that time, it's gonna be no more where the money at. The money gonna be all in the streets.
Right.
It's gonna be where the bread and water at.
I know that's right.
Where the canned goods at.
Right.
All right. And if you can't move quick enough to get that, man, you're gonna get your shit right.
I know that's right. They don't want to hear no answers either. I ain't got it. We ain't got it. No, man. They come up in there because you got to get something up. They're going to take your wife and all that. You know what I mean? Grab something there.
Yeah, I just watched you 3 months ago. You got grocery bags.
Hell yeah.
65-inch TV screens.
Right.
Outside the house. Income tax.
Yeah.
You niggas. A lot of you income tax ballers, man. You
Right.
niggas make me sick, man. You only ball for about 2 months, and then the rest of the month you broke as hell.
Hell yeah.
Fighting. 911 calling and shit.
Right.
You go inside the house, you could have got a whole figure this whole head through the goddamn drywall.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? You niggas, hey man, you niggas gonna get it too. Cause you go down to Egypt for help.
Mm-hmm.
And that help from Egypt is ran out. The money is dry, man. There's no more sucking the breast of Egypt no more, man.
Right.
It's dried out. Now you want to defend on your own.
That's right.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Spoil their goods. They're gonna go in your home. They're gonna pillage. They're gonna look for those things that meet their desires, man.
Right.
Water, bread, canned goods, meat, you name it, man. And see, a lot of you preppers, you gonna get rolled up on too. A lot of you stupid ass preppers and they made YouTube pages. You didn't went to dumbass on the prepper show. And somebody that's smart, somebody that has internet literacy. Oh, I know that building. I know that somewhere in the mountains in the back. They're gonna come looking for your ass.
Right.
They already got a community of preppers that say they're gonna hunt down other preppers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they know they got it.
Yeah.
But you make yourself a target, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an instant target, man.
Right. All the internet shit.
Yeah. You got all the things that people been deprived of for their whole lives. They've been pretty much spoiled with, man. Right. So it's like going to spoil the spoil. They're gonna spoil their own self, man.
That's right.
Everybody become Buddhists to their shit. You know what I'm saying?
You watch a prepper for 10 years, like
he got it.
Canadian prepper. You roll up on that case, and, brother, I don't got it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You see in the back of his video when he's sitting in, you see big old drums of food behind
Right.
him. Talking and be like, this is what we need to do. This is what's going to happen. But I don't have it. Well, you don't have it. I got this for you right here.
That's right.
When you don't have it,
Yeah.
we'll pull out that joke.
Right.
Fuck.
They're gonna torture you to get it.
Yeah, man. That's how bad it's finna getting out here, man. A lot of you, like I say, a lot of you, Jake, you, and it's another nigga I know that's on the internet. He all into that prepper shit, man. Right? In the backwoods of Kentucky. You already survived it, man. You better prep when you're hot by shower, young man.
That's right.
This is what you better prep. Hope you didn't supply. You didn't
Stored up
enough.
Right.
Spiritual practice.
You better do that now. Cause trying to prep physically, we ain't, like I said, we just pilgrims. We got enough. Hey, if that's what the Lord want me to have, cool.
Right.
I got enough faith in that. You know, the Lord got me where I need to be at, cool. But I'm not sitting up here in hopes of fucking having MREs. Man, I ain't seen motherfuckers got MREs like your brother said to the ceiling.
You're talking about yeah, my food lasts for 30 years. Oh, it lasts for 30 years.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna find you.
You don't have half of America looking for you.
Yeah.
Which is in the upper 100 millions or the lower half of 100. You have 100 million people looking for you. Just you.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't talking about nobody else. It's like, we just need to find him.
Hell yeah.
And we'll get 30 years of supply worth of food, man. Like,
and the other scripture too that says, you really laid up those days, laid up
for
that
the election.
the election
Yeah.
in these latter days. And guess what? We know that the elect is in every city, town,
Yep.
throughout Babylon. And they everywhere. You
Yeah.
lay that stuff up for the Lord to give to the elect.
Yep.
The Lord gonna make the men of the Lord stumble on your stash.
That's
man.
right.
They showed that in the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had the house with the dead skeletons in it. Then they found that bunker in the back that them people in the house never even got to.
Yeah.
Got to,
They had book bags and stuff in there too, you know, since they loaded up the book bag, you know, in jet, they was on the move, you know?
Yeah, that's how the men of the Lord gonna stumble on some shit, man. You gonna get it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Run up all in your shit, man. Bro, man. Yeah, like bro, man. That's right. I get her that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
And these preppers, they prep with the mindset of basically sustaining themselves, but they forget about the ultimate protection, which we pride ourselves on the ultimate protection.
That's
And then
right.
it causes us to forget the prep.
Right.
But we're not actually forgetting the prep, the protection that we have, or we gonna have fit in. That's our preparation.
Right.
We just like, hey, this the provider. All right, so that's the preparation.
Right.
And like I said, the spirit listening where it want to go at. So
Yeah.
you just gotta vibe with it.
Yeah.
Now when you watch that show, a lot of them prepping for a volcano eruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them fucking prepping for martial law.
Right.
A lot of them prepping for the
Yeah.
Antichrist.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Tsunamis and shit.
Yeah.
But nobody said
Outbreak.
I'm prepping for your house shot to come back. I'm prepping
Right.
the biblical prophecy that happened. Nobody says nothing about that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you right, bro.
The whole time you just in a fucking stupor. You just stacking up just because, man.
Yeah.
You don't even have a purpose to
You
stack
don't
it
got
up.
no purpose. Yeah.
I got 45,000 lighters right here, dog.
Hey.
Yeah, you watch the press. This guy can't even fucking think it's about a wet paper bag, but he just got rice.
Right.
What the fuck? You don't even cook. What the fuck you got this shit?
He got a bunk in his backyard. That bitch 8 feet, man.
Yeah.
It ain't even.
Yeah.
It ain't even. Hundreds of feet. Like it's 8 feet.
Right.
Like you don't even know how. You always go into the hole, which it would cause when it blow. Hit.
One missile.
That's what I'm saying.
One missile. He caused a fucking 1,400 mile crater in the ground.
Right. He got 8 feet in the backyard, man, with rice.
Yeah.
With rice, man. Come on, bro. And some rifles. With some bolt action rifles back there, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And, but
Hey, man.
prep on.
You see where we at? Oh, man, it's about that time. Anybody got anything else? If not, we hope that was edifying.
Yep.
We can get out of here, man. Until next time, we give all praise, glory, and honor to you.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem, Rakabadash.
Go out to the elder apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Hey, man, get ready.
You ready?
Get ready.